Really important to understand is whether when you want to take your money out of the company, do you actually get that money out, or they simply like shut down or rug pull, or they give you a bunch of excuses, right? That's the second criteria. Does pocket option pay? Yes.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
One question for you guys. Would you trust a company which puts fake reviews on Trustpilot? Also, when we take a look where this company is located on their website, it says Marshall Islands. So I opened my Google Maps and found this place where this broker is quote unquote located. So here comes the second question. Would you deposit money into an offshore broker operating from small island? If you said no, then congratulations, you answered correctly. For the people which deposited money into this broker, I hate to break it to you, but you got scammed out of it. Unregulated, offshore brokers don't like to see you win because if you win, they lose money. Since they are unregulated, they have to pay you out of their own pocket. That's why these brokers only want to see you lose your money. Now let's debate the second point which he mentioned, which is,
or they give you a bunch of excuses, right?
I found this video as soon as I started researching into his broker.
Registered with recommendation from my friend. And if you see my pocket option account, I have like with the trading, I have earned $8 or $9, like $19 with the trade, and I'm showing here my previous trades here on the screen. You can see it. And previously, I have noticed for loss they don't have any issues. If you are getting profit, they'll ask simple questions. I mean, they will ask you to verify more and more documents.
So as soon as you start making money, they ask for more personal documents? Interesting.
So here I'm already a verified verified user. So if you see, when I earned more than $8 or $9 from my $150 deposit, they started asking a new verification process.
So he was already verified, but they still need some documents from him. Sounds like a scam broker to me.
So yeah, you can see it on the screen. When I try to chat with one of the user, it says it for me it is disabled. The chat is not allowed to post any messages until 2027.
Why would you restrict someone from talking on your platform? The answer is pretty simple, and I bet most of you know why he was muted. When they refused to give him a withdrawal and asked him for more documents, he started talking in general chat to see if this happened to anyone else. Since they want their scam to keep on going, they had to silence him on their platform. But that's not all of it. Let's see what documents they asked for him in the email which he received.
This is the email which I received from them saying that okay, to withdraw the amount from pocket option, you have to get the document. I have to go with the rotary attestation. I don't know why it's required, because this document, the same document I have uploaded and they verified it.
The same document was uploaded and verified. Why would you ask for same document twice? It just doesn't make any sense. So we have confirmed that this broker, which is located in the middle of nowhere, doesn't pay out all of the people which make money on their platform. The reason for not paying out profitable traders is simple. These brokers don't send your trades to the financial markets because they are not connected to them. What does that mean for you and for the broker? They have to take money out of their wallet and give it to you. It's okay for them to give you hundreds of dollars, but when you start making well beyond that, it becomes a big problem for them. If we take into calculation that these brokers have hundreds of profitable traders, paying them out is just not possible because they will lose a lot of money, or they might even go out of business. And it's all because they are unregulated and not connected to the financial markets and institutions.
They actually do send their payments out, whether it's crypto, bank account, it doesn't matter. It depends on your location, but they do actually send the payments out.
Yeah, sure. Some people might get paid, but when it reaches a certain limit, they won't be able to pay them out anymore.
That's number two. Number three criteria is a scam is considered something that is doing something that they're not telling you. For instance, have you actually seen those pyramid schemes out there that you actually that you are referred by someone, you pay a membership, and then you have to get more people to join so that you can get paid, and then they have to get more people to pay. You know what I mean, right? A pyramid scheme.
Oh boy, did he mess up badly here. Your favorite broker has affiliate program, and right next to it, there is an entire Reddit post about your broker, which likes to scam people out of their funds. But we will dive into that right after we see what their affiliate links offer. The affiliate program is a multi-level system that allows participants to earn commissions by attracting new clients to the trading platform. Keyword here is multi-level system, which is in no different way than multi-level marketing, or MLM in short. Also, they guarantee up to 80% of the profit from the people which you referred. I won't go any longer into this. It's obvious that this is the main way the broker and content creators make money. The reason why they won't pay you out is because they don't want to see you make money. As long as you lose money, you are welcome to their platform. But when you make money and start asking questions, they will silence you and refuse to pay you out. Here's the most interesting part of this post. The commentator states that they have filed a lawsuit against Pocket Options. They also state that they have not received the amount of money they wanted to withdraw from the broker. Their chat has also been blocked, which is something similar to the video which we watched earlier. However, one detail stands out in this comment from the rest. The commentator has been told that the broker has been put on the blacklist, which was new information to me. It took me some time to find this article, which states that the Pocket Options has been classified as red-listed offshore broker. The article was from July of last year, which is very recent. The Belgian FSMA has placed the offshore broker scheme Pocket Option, aka PO Trade, on its blacklist. Let's see what the FSMA states on their website. The FSMA strongly advises against responding to any offers of financial services made by the following new trading platforms. And if we look for the Pocket Options, we can see that they are included here as well. So I will ask everyone here again, who would you rather trust? Some YouTuber who tells you what you want to hear, or a Belgian regulatory body which tells you the reality of these offshore scamming brokers who are only here to make you lose your money and crush your dream as a trader? They also claim that Pocket Options are regulated by a fake regulator and that in order to get you to sign up for these websites, they will offer ridiculous claims and promise you the world. I will now show you the certificate of compliance, which was valid 7 months ago. This certificate is no longer valid and I cannot find if they applied for another certificate. Here's the website where I found that certificate and it's still not updated till this day. Let's look at the compliance check. The two brokers, apparently controlled by Russians, have no regulatory permission to offer their financial products. The UK FCA has issued 2 investor warnings against Pocket Option, as well as Italy, France, and Belgium's regulatory bodies. Let's check what the FCA has stated about Pocket Options. The FCA states that they believe this firm may be providing financial services or products in the UK without their authorization. This firm is not authorized by us and is targeting people in the UK. They also state that you will not be compensated for the scheme, and most likely you will not get your money back. However, your favorite options trader and YouTuber believes that Pocket Options is the best broker you can use and that there is no way that they don't pay out their profitable customers. He is also oblivious to the fact that Pocket Options is a pyramid and MLM scheme. Let's see what else he will point out and say Pocket Option doesn't do.
So this is not a pyramid scheme. And number 4 criteria that I would consider to be a scam is when a company does something behind your back in order to scam you. Like, for instance, if it's Bitcoin, or let's move Bitcoin away, but these crypto coins or ICOs that you see every single day, those meme coins where they pump the price and then they drop it so that you end up without money, those are another type of scams.
They don't need shit coins in order to make money off of the people. Only thing that they need is an OTC market. For those of you who don't know what OTC, or over-the-counter market, means, it's basically off-exchange trading done directly between two parties without the supervision of an exchange. And yes, these OTC markets can be manipulated. Don't believe anyone who tell you that OTC markets can't be manipulated. It's a lie perpetrated in order for you to not question these shady brokers.
And I'm not defending Pocket Option at all.
Yeah, I'm not defending them at all. I'm just a YouTuber who has their link in the description so that you can check them out and sign up for demo trading. I also label them as best options broker, even though they are not supervised or regulated at all.
And I'm not the owner of Pocket Option at all, but all I'm saying is I like to look at the big picture whenever I actually try to judge a company, whether it's a scam or not.
What bigger picture did you look at? You call yourself a professional trader, but you can't even check if the company which is offering you platform to trade on is even regulated or not. I'm at this point 100% sure this guy is no better than the rest of the puppets these options broker throw at us. But maybe I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what I'm reading at, like you think of people which buy your fancy course.
So without those four criteria, I think we're pretty clear that the company itself is not a scam.
At this point, I've proven that your company is just a giant circus, with you being one of the clowns getting other clowns inside the platform to lose their hard-earned money on a broker which manipulates charts.
We're pretty clear that the company itself is not a scam.
Are you sure about that? Are you 100% sure that your favorite broker is not a scam? I could have sworn I just showed a certificate of compliance somewhere in this video. Here it is. Oh, but wait, what does it say? It says that certificate of compliance has expired. So what does that mean? If a certificate of compliance has expired, it may indicate that the broker or trading firm has not maintained the required level of regulatory compliance. So your best and most trusted broker can't even maintain the required level of compliance. Definitely not a scam company. I hope this makes it clear that Pocket Options is a scam and should not be trusted at all. But let's see what our binary options guru will tell us about the broker.
Let's talk about the pocket option charts, because that's something that has to do a lot when it comes to whether a broker is trusted or not. Look, the actual charts that we have with pocket option, we have OTC and real markets. The charts that we have with pocket options are basically these little lines that you see right here. For instance, right here, I'm looking at AUDJPY. This is a real market. And I've actually seen a lot of brokers out there that don't offer you to see the movements of the markets in real time.
Okay, this is where he talks about how the chart of Pocket Options look the same. If you open TradingView, you can compare the charts and yada yada yada. You get the point. That's why I speed up the video so we get to the key part.
Because I've seen a lot of people like, hey, pocket option manipulates the price. Look at the actual real market and see if the price is manipulated. It's not. Obviously, if you're looking at OTC, it's not going to look the same as it looks on the real markets, but you get my point.
So let's quickly destroy his point using simple logic. Before you started explaining about charts, you were on OTC market chart, but you quickly switched to regular market chart, meaning non-OTC market chart, the one which looks the same as in TradingView to prove your point. Why am I pointing this out? Remember when we talked about the OTC charts and their definition? Let's quickly remind ourselves what we talked about. Only thing that they need is an OTC market. For those of you who don't know what OTC or over-the-counter market means, it's basically off-exchange trading done directly between two parties without the supervision of an exchange. And yes, these OTC markets can be manipulated. Don't believe anyone who tell you that OTC markets can't be manipulated. It's a lie perpetrated in order for you to not question these shady brokers. What is also interesting is that we don't know how the price is originated or where it comes from. They say that the price is generated using this simple formula where the quote price lost is used for executing trading operations and transactions that take place for opening and closing trade contracts. Interesting thing is that bid price is generated by its liquidity providers. Now, when they say its liquidity providers, do they mean by traders which trade on their platform, or does company have some kind of providers that I'm not aware of? I'm kind of confused here. How much money do these liquidity providers have to provide this much money to move the OTC market, which again is decentralized and is supposed to be direct buying and selling between two people? I looked at other shady binary options broker to find out how they get their quotes. I was at least hoping to know from which reputable third-party source are they getting their price at. While I was looking at their listed OTC markets, I found something interesting. Today is Friday, and stock exchanges are working properly, but why does this broker have their market put as non-regulated? Also, when we look at the commodities, a large number of them are put on non-regulated list, or the OTC list, however you want to call it. It doesn't make sense to have OTC list running on a normal trading day. What I would also like to point out is how the payout rate or the percentage of how much you will be paid out is always much higher on OTC markets compared to non-OTC markets. I know he will say that some OTC markets have low pay, the non-OTC markets only pay out few percentage less than regular markets, but the question is, why can't the broker provide 100% payout if you win? Why does it have to be 90% or 80% payout, sometimes going as low as 70%? Well, I found a perfect video which can explain it to you.
Let's do some quick math. In normal trading, if you randomly take a long trade and set the profit and stop loss at the same distance, your chances of winning are 50-50. If we open the official Trading Rush app and go to the probability section, we can see that we won't lose money with a 50% win rate. This is, of course, assuming there are no broker charges, like in many binary options platforms.
When you are trading CFDs, you have 50% chance of winning a trade, but with binary options, that is not the case. Let's see why.
On the other hand, if we take random trades in binary options, we still have a 50-50 chance of winning. But here, you're not winning the same amount. Binary options brokers, at least when I tried them, only gave around 70 to 90% profit back. Furthermore, the 90% profit rarely appeared consistently. Maybe it was mainly there for advertising purposes. But still, let's say they consistently gave a 90% profit. If we put that number in the probability section of the Trading Rush app, we can see the sad reality of binary options. Where normal trading was not losing money, binary options is consistently losing money.
The fundamental system, which binary options are based on, is the idea that you will lose money no matter which strategy you use. Combine this with an unregulated offshore degenerate broker, which is constantly manipulating charts, you get the perfect recipe for beginners to lose all of their money which they deposit. And if by some chance you win money in the system which is supposed to make you lose every penny, you will be denied your payment and asked to send a bunch of documents which you already sent before.
Manipulation. What is price manipulation for those of you who don't understand? Manipulation is when you actually enter, let's say, a short position. You think that the price is actually going down, so you enter a put position, 5-10 minutes, it doesn't matter. But you realize that the price starts going on the opposite direction. And you're like, whoa, the price is being manipulated. No, it's not manipulated.
How can you be sure that price is not manipulated? Do I need to show that gold OTC chart again? Even for non-regulated chart, it looks ridiculous. If this is not manipulation, then I don't know what is. Oh, but wait, let's hear it from the trading guru himself. What is actual manipulation?
As a matter of fact, if you actually want to see some real life manipulation, you got to go to Bitcoin. What happens with Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is a market that is constantly being manipulated.
This has to be the dumbest take on Bitcoin I've ever heard, but let's hear the rest of it.
But not illegal wise. We're talking about manipulation by the big institutions and the big investors. So Bitcoin itself, for instance, if you actually go into the 1 hour charts, you're going to realize that there's a lot of moments. We're actually going to go with the daily chart. There are a lot of moments where Bitcoin is being manipulated. For instance, when you actually reach the highest point of Bitcoin, which is $73,000, you realize that there's a big drop behind it, right? When you reach this lower level, it immediately started jumping. That's price manipulation based on investments. So if I actually buy $500 million worth of Bitcoin in an exchange, this is going to happen. There's going to be a big movement on Bitcoin going up. If I actually sell $500 million, this is going to happen. There's a huge manipulation on the pricing because I'm actually selling Bitcoin, so it's losing its value.
I can't believe what I just heard. I've been trading for almost 3 years, and in my 3 years of trading, I've never heard someone mislead their audience this much. Let's look at official definition of market manipulation. Market manipulation is conduct designed to deceive investors by controlling or artificially affecting the price of securities. It may involve factually false statements as well, but it always seeks to influence prices in order to mislead other market participants. Okay, so let's look at some methods we can use to manipulate the market. Manipulation is more difficult for the more liquid or widely traded securities. It is much easier to manipulate a penny stock with a tiny typical daily trading volume than the share price of a large cap company with daily turnover valued in billions of dollars. Bitcoin is widely traded on all exchanges. Millions and millions of people trade Bitcoin every day. To say that big moves are there just because of bank is not entirely true statement. Banks, hedge funds, and investment banks can move the prices of Bitcoin and other securities traded, but not every move can be credited to them. This is a perfect story to sell to newbie traders, which this video is targeted at. Also, you have already explained how the market works. If I buy $1 million of Bitcoin, the price will go up, and if I sell them, the price will go down. Congratulations, you just discovered how the market works. The manipulation is when you pump and dump the charts, which is very hard to do on Bitcoin or any other company, currency, or security which has a large market cap. But hey, just buy my course and I will teach you how you can stop being retail loser trader and trade like big banks and move the same way big money moves. I will also help you escape the 9-to-5 rat race. Don't be a brokey and join our academy. We also don't fake our reviews like the pocket options broker does. This person is definitely enrolled in our academy. Your favorite trading guru would never fake a review and put some man from stock photo websites. He is 100% in the academy, man. Just trust me, bro. You will make money if you join. So I just destroyed him on manipulation chart argument. Let's see what else he will say.
Okay, now taking that in consideration, what is manipulation and that it does exist when it comes to real markets, it's actually time to see this chart right here. Is there price manipulation? Yes, there's always price manipulation, but you're taking it like the broker is actually looking at your chart and it's like, oh, this guy is investing $1,000 in this trade. I'm going to take the price up so that it doesn't make money.
Your broker is using fake trading system and manipulating price. How else would you explain this photo right here? I've given more than enough proof that broker is unregulated, located in some faraway island with no regulation, fake regulatory body, fake and manipulated charts, not paying out their customers with video and photo proof and blocking their customers from texting on their own platform. You on the other side didn't provide anything to back up your claims. You were on TradingView for the most part of this video. TradingView charts won't be taken into consideration. You will never react to this video because I obliterated you on every point you presented with hard, cold proof and facts.
No, that doesn't exist.
Remember, folks, this video is targeted to beginners and people which would like to dive into trading. This video is the perfect example of how you are being misled and manipulated into believing something with no proof or facts.
That's a whole conspiracy theory that doesn't exist.
Take a good look at this photo and tell me if this is possible. Every experienced trader will know the odds of this happening is close to 0%. I will only now react to bits and parts which I find most ridiculous. I will not be watching this entirely anymore.
Fact, spread on Forex is a type of manipulation. And sometimes with Forex, you're going to end up being stop loss out of an actual trade that you had a winning because of a few pips on spread.
This sounds very familiar to another fake guru. This is pure nonsense. Here is a piece of advice for you. Don't put your stop loss in an obvious place where it might get hit.
Unfortunately, most retail traders will wait for some confirmation before they get in. That could be a candle pattern, could be a moving average cross, or whatever. Institutional traders will buy at the level. Now, most traders will put their stop loss a tick under the last low, and they will invariably put their stop loss at exactly where the institutional orders are. It's not always easy to get filled. At the retail level, if you want to buy 100 shares, you want to buy the pound against the dollar at a 5 or a point, you press the little button and you've got it. At the institutional level, it's not that simple, and you've got, on occasions, to actually generate the liquidity to get aboard. I don't think that anybody looks at where the stops are, but they will say to themselves, well, we know pretty sure that most of the stops will all be crowded around this obvious level. So they will bid the market at that particular level. All you need is one person to chicken out, and the markets are going to go where the bids are, and all those people will be taken out.
Putting your stop loss at an obvious level is beginner trader practice. You only become liquidity for big money so that they can execute their big positions. One way to stop this bad practice is to have a better entry and risk the comfortable amount of money you are willing to lose. There is no manipulation. You are just a bad trader and you get swept up by the big money.
But the real question is, do they pay off? Yes, they pay off. Okay. I know there's going to be a lot of questions. Look, Chris, but this person on Google says that they made a withdrawal, they never received it. Yes, we got to look at the whole case in order to understand why. I've helped hundreds of traders every single year to make withdrawals, answer questions. And in all of the scenarios where they are not receiving their withdrawals, there are 3 cases. Number 1, they haven't completed right the KYZ.
Here we talk about the Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering policy, which are not there to protect the customers of these brokers. Why do I think that they are not there to help you? Well, it's a pretty simple answer. Anytime the customer wants to withdraw the money, they will throw these 2 policies at you to verify more and more documents. Also, after reading a lot of reviews, the main reason why profitable traders were rejected their withdrawals comes from these 2 policies. Let's hear what are the 3 main reasons why you don't get paid out.
Whether their ID is too old, whether the proof of address is different or something like that. KYZ. Number 2, they're using something that is not allowed by the broker, such as an algorithm, such as an actual robot, such as whatever, but they're using something that the broker doesn't allow.
Okay, so the first one is reasonable. However, the second reason is very suspicious. How does broker know when is trader placing a trade and when is robot placing them?
And number 3 is when they are doing something that is not allowed under terms and conditions, such as trading from a country that is not allowed, such as using a VPN, such as having someone else trade for you.
Again, how does broker know when I'm trading or when other person is trading? To me, all of these are excuses to not pay out profitable traders.
How do I know that, right? The IP address all the time. If I trade today in Los Angeles, California, and tomorrow I traded in Panama City, and the next day I trade on Spain, or even within the same day, they realize you're doing something different. You're doing something fishy.
Why would a broker be concerned at which location I am at when I'm trading? The whole point of trading is to make money on the market no matter where you are located. So let's say that I travel a lot while trading on this broker. Does that mean I won't be paid out even if I have to travel to different countries on a business meeting and still place some trades on this broker? It doesn't make any sense for a broker to do this. They only use this to stop paying out profitable traders. He also didn't explain how does broker know when a robot is trading or when a different person is trading.
Final question, right? Chris, is pocket option a scam? No, it's not a scam.
Yes, pocket options and every other binary options broker are a big time scam. If you still don't believe me, then go on these brokers and lose all of your money. I won't feel sorry for you at all. Also, here is an SEC investor alert for binary options fraud. If you still think that this broker or any other broker is legit and you are planning to deposit your money onto them, then good luck losing all of your money. With that being said, I will end the video here. All critics are welcome to the comment sections. I will personally respond to every single one of them. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.